Now for the second game here for the Black Minions against WLG. So WLG will take the blue team, and Black Minions here on the red team. Now the issue from the second game that Black Minions doesn't have any front line. They don't have much that of a engage, and they front for their team. So most of them are just squishy. So I think they need to fix their excuse me. They need to fix their lineup so they can fight WLG in the second game. So let us see. So first ban Olaf again. They banned Olaf. Maybe there is someone from Black Minion who is a one-trick Olaf. So that's why maybe they're banning Olaf and Zed. So Zed is a great champion in the side lanes and picking off squishy champions. Now, Lee Sin and Gwen again. Same ban again for the Zeri. Because Zeri is a scary champion and a monster in the late game if you let her skill enough. And same ban. Okay, that is quite interesting. So let us see the draft. There are many options to choose. You have Aatrox, you have Yone. Oh yeah, of course, Karma, Yumi. There is Vex. There's a lot of options here right now. So they're sticking to Senna. So the Black Minions is grabbing Senna for this game. And what is their second pick? So Wukong. Okay. I think they're I don't know. Maybe they're copying the lineup of WLG in the first game, but we may never know, but that is a great pick from them. Okay, Nautilus, not a bad pick. You can place him in the support role. He's a very good front line. Can take uh, a decent amount of damage because he have his shield, his W. And as for their third pick is Aatrox. Man, they forgot the Aatrox. Aatrox is really good in this patch. Really good as a front line. He can also deal damage. He can sustain a lot of damage during team fights because his heals is ridiculous. Very, very strong. Now for the third pick of Black Minions will be oh 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 Fiora. They're taking the Fiora again. Maybe their top laner is a one-trick Fiora. She is really confident in her champion. So their fourth ban is Varus. He's quite good in team fights because of his ultimate, and he can actually burst tanks in his new build, the AP build. I don't know exactly the items, but I saw a game that Varus is a AP build. So for the WLG, they banned Diana. Diana is is really good in team fights. Pretty tanky too, if I were to ask. She she can pretty much tank, be a frontline, be a initiator for the team. Now for the Black Minions, they banned Camille. Camille is also good in a side lane and good in team fights, especially in initiating fights, catching off people off guard with her Hextech ultimatum. And as for WLG, they banned Set the Boss. That's a -1 for their picks. Set is a good front, good initiator, a good champion to pick someone off. Smash him inside his team. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, and they grabbed the Galio. So Galio and Senna might be the pick for the AD in support, but maybe Galio is the one who will take who will farm, who will last hit minions, and Senna is their support, their backline. So I will talk about the lineups after the draft. So as long as so far both of these teams draft is really good. They are balanced. Um, they have pretty good picks. Now for Immortal. Oh wait, I made a mistake. So on the blue team, they are the black minions. So the WLG is still in the red team. So they're still running their previous picks in the first game, but they fixed their issue here. If you, as you can see here in the Black Minions, they fixed their draft issues. So right now, they have at least 3 front lines. They have great engages like Aatrox, Vex, Riven, and Nautilus. They can pretty much engage in any team fight. As for now, WLG, their draft is really good. Their backline is both Ziggs and Senna, and the front is Wukong and Galio. So this is one spicy game. Maybe we can see a lot of action here in the early game, like we saw in the first game. So buckle up and enjoy the game. Okay, we're here in the loading screen, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game 2 of Black Minions against WLG. Okay guys, so I have to let you know that these players are some of them are challengers. So these lobbies are pretty high ranked. So better watch out. All of these players are really good. They have good micro skills. A ward here in the tri-brush, so he can spot the jungler early on. Later, later. Wukong decides to path top to bottom. Oh, surprisingly, both of these junglers is starting bot side. So Immortal and Wukong is here in the bot side. Okay, drops the smite, and Wukong starts early here in the crump. So they did the APC draft here, ladies and gentlemen. They picked Karma for the bot lane, and both of their supports are here in the bot lane. Unlike other teams, oh, hitting the Justice Punch, and the Drench line didn't hit. It hit a minion. So that is a quite a loss for Black Minion. And they're looking for a kill, and Nautilus flashes in for the kill. And as for Galio is trying to look for a kill, but gets taken down by Duke, by the Karma. So the information is known here by the red team, so they know that the jungler here is in bot lane, and she farmed her whole bottom camp. So now the red team is expecting Riven to be topside, later on. As Lonely say, the Nautilus spots out a wart over here in the brush. So right there, Immortal is trying to look for something and he baits out. They're trying to bait it out. And Simp Bunny got away with that. But it cost her her flash. And knock up both hits. Oh, that's too bad. Too bad, too small. It doesn't hit. Almost got hit by the Vex. Her ultimate goes wide, but these two players, Cringe K and Mei Mei only, is dominating the bot lane ever since game 1. That's a nice attempt by Galio. They will keep pushing here in the bot lane and maybe try to take some plates. Don't for the players who are watching this, don't stop. I mean, how can I say this? You don't have to give Senna free stacks for her for her passive. You know, stop trading with her, like letting yourself hitting by your skill shots. So now they're looking for a dive here in the bot lane. As Orion arrives and just shares the 2 platings for the team. So they all both got a 100 gold from that. Riven got spotted here in the tri-bush. And both team backs off. And they're trying to recall and buy some items of their own. The Rod of Ages is completed here for the Galio. And the Luden's Echo here for both of the mages. Karma and Vex. Lonely Say arrives, but he got spotted by a ward. 25 seconds for the dragon and the Rift Herald to spawn. Now this is very bad here in the bot lane. They almost took down, but great defense here by Duke. He stopped the whole wave just to delay the push. Because if he lets the double lane takes more of the plate, that is really bad from them. Oh, and they killed topside. They might go here for the Rift Herald play and take down the first tower here in the top lane. Now this is a first tower race. I don't know if Black Minion can take the first tower here. And a great defense here by Dead Game 1, 2, 3. And he takes down. That is a good skill shot by Dead Game. Lonely Say flashes in for the kill, but failed to do so because of the barrier here by the Ziggs. And Black Minion is really getting back in this game. They might win the second game and we can go for the third game, ladies and gentlemen. Depth Charge hits Mei Mei only and Galio flashes, but gets taken down anyway by the blue team. And both team backs off. Mei Mei only got picked. He lost his flash and he lost his life. So now both of these midgets are farming peacefully in mid lane. Maybe they are waiting again for the next objective fight, like the Rift Herald. Oh, and Simp Bunny goes in. That is a smart build here for the Aatrox. He bought a what do you call that? A Bramble Vest. So Fiora can't heal much. Got spotted here by the flashlight. I call this a flashlight, but I don't know what's his real name. Now, as for Aatrox, clears the wave. And Senna and Galio. Okay, Depth Charge hits Cringe K, and they take down Nautilus. And Riven goes in, and they wombo combo here for Immortal and Duke. But Riven doesn't realize that Galio is with Orion with full HP, and a big L here for the blue team. As WLG takes down, strikes down black minions turret here in mid lane. That was a spicy fight for both of these teams. I can't wait to see their 5v5. Okay, Drench line misses. Oh, I remember now. This is called a scrying orb, if I am not mistaken, and hits the bind. Chain of Corruption hits. Justice Punch forward onto the Aatrox, but does not do anything. And Lonely Say is running up top. He have his Death Charge, his ultimate, but he can't see either two of the players. And Orion engages onto the Nautilus, and Death Charge hits two people and flashes away, but gets taken down by Ziggs. And two small flashes out the wall, but can't seem to survive the Wukong here. And now as for WLG is hovering here into the top side so they can take Rift Herald. So the jungler for a black minion is still alive, but gets dueled here by Symph Bunny, and they're attempting to do a dive here, but I don't know if he can still live. And Wukong flashes in for the kill. Immortal almost got away with it. Okay, the taunt hits too, and they take down Symph Bunny, and they killed Mei Mei only. But on the process, they still lost 3 members here in the top lane. So it's still a lose for black minions. And WLG is still taking down this Rift Herald, so they can use it later if they want to. Now the dragon responds, and Vex successfully hitting her ult, and Senna binds Karma, but it doesn't matter. They just need to cool off and reset for the dragon fight. Now, I don't know if they want to contest this, the black minions, but it's really hard to contest the Death Charge hits Symph Bunny, and Orion goes stasis, and he survives 4 people inside the enemy territory. Oh, and Immortal got poked. I don't think they can steal this. They're looking. They wanna contest this dragon, but decides to back off because their jungler is really low right now. Now 5 players here in the mid lane, trying to look for something, trying to look for a kill, and Ziggs drops his ult and deals a huge damage here. And this tower is pretty much over. He has a satchel. A Death Charge onto Cringe K, but doesn't do anything. And Immortal goes in with a flash, trying to take down Cringe, and Cringe flashes away and ults to help all of his teammates. Now, WLG should go back right here. They can't do any more. because they're pretty low. They have to reset and start again. Now, as for the economy of this blue team, the black minions, they are behind almost 6k, 6,000 gold lead for the WLG. So they might have to play safe for a while. They need to stop fighting and regroup. And okay, that is what I'm talking about. You don't need to die, especially right now, because Baron is respawning and Immortal is looking to pick off Orion here. Orion escapes with his Trickster and decides to push the top lane. And they're looking. WLG is looking to end this tower here. Satchel here from the Ziggs came pretty early and doesn't matter anyway. WLG keeps pushing top lane and no response here for the black minion. And dead game 1, 2, 3 destroys Duke with his ult. And it came in with the assist of Orion. The invested Cyclone here goes in. Okay, Justice Punch, Flash, and taunts two people inside their turret. And Senna binds two people. Takes down Aatrox. But Orion's overdid it. He stepped inside the fountain and got himself killed. And the death charge onto Mei Mei only, as Mei Mei only is trying to survive here. And Duke gets taken down by Senna. The one auto attack and Immortal is looking for something. Got hit by Justice Punch. And Immortal is keep pushing on. He's trying to kill. He's trying to find Immortal Cringe K, but they got taken down by Ziggs and Cringe K. Well played to both of these players. They are really, really ahead. Two small snipes. Senna, that is big for him. He got a shutdown gold and additional XP for him. And he buys the Rebelion's Death Cap. So, but still, it's still a 10,000 gold lead. And Orion steals Black Minion's blue buff. And he looks for something. He's trying to look for a kill, but too small spots him and decides to back away and proceed to steal the Grump. Now 20 seconds for the Infernal Drake to respawn. They're looking for Immortal here. Immortal backs off. He is quite a tanky Riven. They have to disarm. They have to destroy this ward over here. It's really bad if they can spot you. Now this Infernal Drake is uncontested. Black Minion decides to defend the mid lane as Immortal looks for anything that he can take for him to buy some items. Now they collapse here in the bot lane. They're trying to look for something and Immortal almost goes in. Almost. Depth charge hits Orion. Galio got cancelled.
ブルーチームのチャンピオンが倒されました。
Stacy's here from the Zigs and still lives for another day as WLG looks to end the game, and it seems that Aatrox can't do anything. That's a 2-0 sweep. One-sided games here for WLG.